Hi tribe, as you can see, I am feeling festive. It is holiday season, Christmas Eve if you're in the States, and if you celebrate, but if you don't, happy holidays. But if you've been following my story, you know I've been going from rock bottom to rebirth. And as you can see, I am in my beautiful new place. That's why I haven't recorded any content lately. And if you're new here, my name is Ty, the Manifestation Goddess. I am an energy alchemist, spiritual oracle, and money mindset manifestation mentor. But let's get into it. And I'm going to try not to get emotional when I'm recording this video. It's like 6 a.m. here. But yeah, I've been putting off recording this video because of all the emotions that's been attached to the video. If you've been following me, you know that I was homeless for a few months, literally since the last 6 months. You know, I have a 7-year-old. I went through job loss, divorce. Like, I literally saw no light at the end of the tunnel, no light. And I have my notes because I want to make sure I don't forget to share anything. So if you see me looking away, that's why. But let's get into it. I've been in my new place for about 2 weeks now. And when I tell you guys that it was literally no one but God how I got this place, no one but God. I have been applying to places completely jobless for months. 4 months. I mean, my credit score is crap. And it was definitely worse than when I applied to this. It's a brand new apartment. Like, I'm literally the first person that even lives here. And when I say it was my dream apartment, like everything that I wanted in an apartment, I got. And I feel like all the no's that I was getting before was because I was going to be settling. So when I saw this apartment, I was like, I don't care. Like, this is the one that I want. Like, everything that I need, the location. I'm like, this is close to my daughter's school. This is close to everything that I need to get to. It's in my old neighborhood. And I was not going to settle. So I feel like in that wavering is how everything unfolded. And it's so crazy how it all unfolded. Every time I think of the bridge of incidents of how things unfolded, it's magical. And I feel like my story is my testimony that no matter what, when God has something for you, no man, no human can tell you no. Because as I've mentioned, I got denied for several apartments prior to this one. And even this one I got denied. That is the crazy part. This is how I know it's God. I'm gonna try not to get choked up. It does not matter if someone tells you no. Like, if God has something for you, he is going to make a way. So when I applied for this apartment originally, I applied with my mother, and I was just like, I know they're going to deny me. Like I used my mom because, you know, I'm like, okay, her credit's better. So I was like, I know they're going to deny me. I just know it. So then I applied as a co-applicant. So naturally after that, I got denied. We got denied. And I was so heartbroken. I was like, what does it matter if, you know, my mom is the main applicant, I'm the co-applicant? And in that denial, the same day that I got denial, I got another email saying, oh, you know, if you go through this third party and, you know, pay a deposit to them, then you guys will get approved. So having to pay an extra deposit is how I got approved. But mind you, when I was applying for all of these other apartments, none of them had mentioned a third party. So for it to magically exist now, I was mind blowing because I got the no and I was just like, okay, God, like, this isn't for me. I was like, once you've gone through so many things just this year, I learned like, okay, what's for me cannot pass me. So yeah, so now I'm in my apartment and beautiful happened. So once I got my apartment, I ended up getting a job, and the job is literally a 8-minute drive from where I am. And my daughter's school is literally right outside the complex. So I was like, it is magical. Like, this spot is for me. So I feel like all those other no's was God telling me, like, that's not for you. Like, wait for what's for you. Like, this is the importance of operating on divine time. Because I know sometimes our human brain can, like, we want what we want it now. But sometimes what we want now is us settling for something less than what God has for us. So trusting in God, trusting in his plan over your life is truly the testament of my story. I feel like my testimony has been about trust and faith, having faith in the unknown, having faith in the unseen. That's that walking by faith, not by sight. And for me, that is literally what my year has been, because going through divorce, job loss, homelessness, so many things, sleeping on cousins' couches, like the earth angels that has been here for me throughout the process, I truly, truly, truly appreciate. So my story has truly been about self-discovery, because if God would have told me last year, just so you know, you're going to have some trials and tribulations beyond what you can comprehend, I wouldn't have believed him. But in that, I also understand that I'm going to have some blessings beyond what I truly can comprehend. Just how those trials and tribulations was beyond my comprehension, I know that the blessings are beyond my comprehension. And I'm already sitting in these blessings. So for me, it's like no matter what comes up for me at this point, and some more things that's come up, we're going to get to that. It does not matter, because I know that God has a lesson in that. God has a bigger blessing in it. And I truly, truly, truly embrace that. So I feel like for me, my story has been about love. It's been about resilience. It's been about perseverance. And what I had to learn, because if you know me, you know that what I'm coming from, like as far as like job titles, status, all of that has shown me that it does, like, your worth is not wrapped up in that. I feel like that was one of the lessons I had to learn this year, that my worth is not wrapped up in a job title, the car I drive, the place I live. And I felt like I was losing myself thinking that that defines my worth. And this year has stripped me away from all of it, literally all of it, to the foundation. It's crazy just recording a video and thinking about it, because I would always pray to God that I can rebuild on a stronger foundation. And I don't think I knew what I was praying for. Like, when I said foundation, I don't think I was understanding that, okay, I'm praying that I'm building from a stronger foundation, that he's going to bulldoze the home all the way. He's bulldozing the foundation, and we are starting literally from scratch. Literally is how my life has been, starting from scratch, building the foundation. And I'm learning that in order to rebuild a foundation, you have to get rid of the house. Like, you can't rebuild this foundation and you still have the house there. So he's literally bulldozed everything. And I've learned so much about just who I am as a person beyond those titles. Like, I'm smart, I'm beautiful, I'm resilient, I persevere, I'm empathetic, I'm kind, I'm loving, I'm God loving. God is the center of my life. And I feel like God has been teaching me that this is how we're building our foundation. Like, you want to build a foundation, you have to get rid of the house. You have to get rid of the things in the house. All of these things that did not serve you. If you want a stronger foundation, you cannot have these same things and carry them on into that next chapter for me. So I felt like the rebuild of this foundation has been a big bulldoze. Definitely has been a big bulldoze. But I know that my story has a testimony in there. And I feel like so many times we hear people share their story and, you know, as inspiration, motivation, that you're going to get through it. And for me, as I was going through it and people are sharing, you know, how they went through similar things as far as like homelessness. And I can say, and I'm going to say this for you, anyone else that's going through it, I know you do not want to hear it while you're going through it, because that was me. I'm like, yeah, people can tell their story to me all day, but I'm the one that's sitting in it. And I felt like I kept saying, oh, well, you know, you guys went through it when you were younger. I'm now in my mid 30s. Like, why am I going through these trials and tribulations now? Like, these are things I feel like I should have went through prior to having a kid, prior to getting married. Like, if I was going to go through it, why now? But it doesn't matter the why. The why is to teach other people that's going through it at this big age that it's okay. Like, your worth is not wrapped up in external factors. Like, you have to learn your worth and your self mastery beyond those external things. Like, you have to learn that it's about love, it's about joy, it's about peace, it's about freedom, it's about empathy. And all of those things that I just listed, you don't need material things to have those things. You don't need material things to embody the feeling that come with that. And if you know, I'm a manifestation mentor, and what I've learned is once you embody the feeling of those things, whatever thing on the external is going to align with who you are. So I feel like once you learn to just embody the feelings of joy, love, peace, freedom, tranquility, abundance, everything else is going to have to match up. Your 3D reality have to match up with what you already feel. And I feel like learning to declare with conviction that you are peace, you are abundance, like be convicted in those declarations that the 3D reality have to match. It has to line up. There's literally the law of the universe. It has no other option. So you don't need to wait. Oh, I'm going to wait till I have this. I'm going to wait till I have that to feel abundant, to feel joy, to feel love. Just already embody those feelings without waiting. What exactly are you waiting for? Like, why would you wait for something outside of you to make you feel that way? Like, the Bible tells us that, don't you know we are God's? So why would you wait till like a Christmas tree? Why would you wait till you put up a Christmas tree to feel good? Why not just feel good? And I feel like once I learned that, my life shifted completely. It shifted completely. And I feel like I'm here today to tell you that no matter what you're going through, I'm telling you, no matter what you're going through, there is a bigger plan and purpose over your life. And I know that you may not see it in the moment. I truly know that you may not see it while you're going through it. It doesn't mean that it's not there. It's that walking by faith, not by sight. Understanding that God's plans are bigger than your plans. Understanding that God is not doing anything to harm you. He has plans for you to prosper. And I know that as our human mind, we cannot see the prosper while we're going through it, but trust me, it is to prosper. Like recently, so after I moved into my house, I've been in my place for 2 weeks. I started my job the same day, so I feel like my life has been very, very hectic. And in the midst of all that, last week, I lost my car. So I'm like, I was hurt at first, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be hurt about this. Like, God has a bigger plan for me. There was a reason, and it's crazy because when I had lost my car, that's when I switched my daughter's schools. Prior to that, to the school that's literally right outside the complex, and if I mentioned, my job is 8 minutes away. So I felt like God was preparing me for what was coming. Even though I didn't know what was coming, He was preparing me for that. And I feel like I'm not even upset or letting 3D shake me like, oh, you know, I lost my car. It was a nice car, luxury. But I'm like, that is me being wrapped up into a material thing. I was like, I'm not wrapped up into that. Like, my love, my joy, my bliss does not come externally from me anymore. So regardless of what's happening, I'm still going to embody joy. I'm still going to embody bliss. I'm still going to embody love. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. But as I mentioned, I wanted to share some of the manifestation techniques that I use to manifest. And I'm going to preface this by saying, you don't need any technique to manifest. You need to know that you are the co-creator with God. You exist in God's mind, and whatever you say is, that is it. I feel like that is the biggest manifestation tip I can give anyone. You are the co-creator, so declare whatever you want in your life with conviction. But know that there's going to be a bridge of incidents. So even though it looks like, oh, what's going on in my outside of my reality isn't my manifestation, there's a bridge of incidents. So as long as you're declaring with conviction, that is your manifestation technique. But if you need additional techniques to reprogram that subconscious mind into believing that, because I feel like if you're not starting where I am, then sometimes techniques are useful because you're able to reprogram that subconscious mind. So I have a list of techniques that I use as I'm just going through it. And I feel like I don't even like the word technique because I just like to do it to feel good. Like, I'm not expecting this is how I'm going to manifest. This helps me feel good. So this is what I do. So for me, it's that declaration. For me, that is number one. I declare and decree what I want over my life is just what it is. That is number one. Number two is I love visualizations. I absolutely love to visualize. I love to daydream. I love to imagine. I love to And I take it as far as like if I desire something, I'm looking it up, I'm putting it in my shopping cart. Like I'm just embodying the feeling. I'm picturing what it feels like to have it. I'm picturing me laying in like my apartment, what I'm doing, like watching a movie, eating pizza with my daughter. This is what I did before I got here. And literally what we did. This Christmas tree behind you, it was part of my manifestation. I was visualizing us putting up a Christmas tree together. And before I even moved in, I was driving around with my daughter, and it just so happened that we drove past a church that was giving away free Christmas trees. Like, what was the chances of that? So here we are now. It's a beautiful tree, as you can see. So I love using visualization. I also do audio visualization. So for me, I will record a lot of my visualization. I will record a lot of my affirmations and just play it back to me. So it's like those subliminals. Like I used it before I go to sleep. I also use it to enhance my, I would say, statsing, like my state of awareness before I go to sleep. So as I'm drifting off, visualizing, repeating the visualization in my head over and over and over again, I also will have my audio in the background playing. Journaling. For me, journaling is huge. So I would journal my manifestation. I would journal to God. I would write notes to myself. I would just journal whatever comes to mind. That is what I'm writing down. So that is like my top three. It's the visualization, it's the declaration, and it's the journaling for sure. Then I also play subliminals in the background. If I'm doing something like this morning, it's 6 a.m. in here, and I'm making some pie, so I will play like subliminals in the background. Like all of this is just to reprogram my subconscious mind even more. And I just love it, to be honest. I feel like I don't do these things thinking, oh, this is how I'm going to get it. This is what I must do to get it. It just feels good. So I just do it. Let's see what else. Oh, this is a big one. Release your attachments. Release attachments to the outcome. Whatever you think the outcome should be, scratch it. I feel like that is going to be key to manifestation. Once you are learning that however you pictured it doesn't matter. Like you just know that this is what you want. Don't picture how it's going to look, how it's going to get here, what it's going to look like when it's get here. Just delete it. Do Alt Control Delete. Delete all of that. Scratch it. It does not matter because I guarantee you, however you pictured it, it's better. So just cut it. Exit out. What else I see there? Oh, I had to cut off outside noise. I feel like for me, because what I was going through, there was just so much outside noise, so many different people and their opinions. And I feel like you have to understand if you're going somewhere that you've never been or somewhere no one else has ever been, you have to cut out that outside noise. Those people can't tell you how to get somewhere they have never been themselves. So cut out that outside noise. Go inner, listen to God, listen to higher self, listen to your ancestors. Like go inner and pray. For me, prayer and meditation is the biggest part of my life. I am truly grateful for where I'm at. I'm grateful for where I'm going. I'm grateful for the past. So I thank God in everything. Literally thank God in everything. Someone gave me a can opener yesterday and I was just so grateful. I feel like I'm at the point where I'm so grateful for everything. Like sometimes I just get so teary-eyed because I truly be grateful. I'm like, I know this seems so small to someone, but I'm truly grateful. And I feel like if my journey wasn't what it was, then my gratitude wouldn't be what it is. And I feel like that is why I'm grateful for my journey. Because I feel like I was so accustomed to a lifestyle that I took a lot of things for granted. And I just assumed that this is just what life is. And I feel like going through what I've gone through, I've learned to be grateful for everything. I'm grateful for the blood that's flowing through my body and doing what it needs to do. I'm grateful just naturally breathing. I'm grateful for my ability to even come on YouTube and talk. Like, I feel like my life is wrapped up in so much gratitude right now. It's like so much gratitude, so much love, so much happiness. And I'm just truly grateful for it all. And I feel like once you live in a state of gratitude, you become so magnetic for more things to be grateful for. Like, I can never understand when people say, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. It's like, you have a mouth to even say that. Like, do you not know how how big that is. There's people out here who cannot talk. Like, I don't know. I'm just so grateful for everything. Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, change your perspective. I feel like that's what half the video has been about anyway. It's like just changing your perspective of what you're going through. Like nothing's here to harm you. Like what is here is to prosper you. What is here is for your elevation, is for your growth. And it's all part of your journey. I feel like so many times we think about the end goals too much. Like we want to be here, A, B, C, D. And I feel like that's great. It's great to have those expectations, but don't lose yourself in the journey. I feel like the journey is where the beauty is. And I truly believe that. I feel like I had to talk to God about this because I'm like, when life is going good, I don't want to feel bored because I feel like I got so wrapped up in the journey and appreciating how to overcome things that I want to make sure that I'm in a state that things can just flow easy. Like I don't want to feel like, oh, I want to overcome this challenge. No, like I want to just enjoy it. And I feel like that is where I'm at now. Like I'm just enjoying it. For me, I'm just taking things day by day. Like I feel like I don't even think I necessarily have this big extravagant plan for my life right now. Like I'm just truly taking everything day by day, moment by moment. And it feels good. I feel like this has been one of the lessons that I was supposed to learn. Like we talk about living in the moment, but to truly live in the moment, just like this video, like I just got up and was like, okay, I'm gonna make the video now. Like let's make it. And I feel like I'm just learning to enjoy the moment, and it just feels really, really good. So I feel like for me, my story is to teach you, to inspire you that no matter what your external circumstances look like, that God has a bigger purpose over your life. And I'm not even going to say that you have to have this big magical faith, because that is where I am now, but that has always been my journey this year. There was times where I even questioned the existence of God, period. I was so upset. I'm like, there's no way that there can be a God and I'm going through this. And I feel like even in the midst of all that, I still had that little faith, like that faith of a mustard seed, because that is what keeps you going. Like what other choice do I have besides faith? And I feel like that faith of a mustard seed will move mountains. So I feel like don't feel like you need to have this big faith, which is great to have it, but you don't need it. That faith of a mustard seed will move mountains. Like going through so much stuff, like I literally had to grieve my old life, but I had to understand that I prayed for this. I prayed for a stronger foundation. I feel like I just did not understand what that was coming with. And I feel like, so like they said, the only way out is through. So I feel like going through it, I understand now. Like going through it, I understand why I have to go through what I have to go through. And I appreciate it. I feel like I learned to change that perspective and just appreciate everything for what it is. So I'm just here to remind you to keep going. Don't give up. God loves you. I love you. And you will get through this. And if you want to work with me one-on-one, all you have to do is click some of the links in my bio and email me. And I'm here for you. And as always, I'm happy, I'm blessed, I'm free. Yahweh, bye.